Aswand, Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Day one, reporting to you, day one, 75 hard challenge. That is 75 days. If you're not familiar with it, it's thought leader, very well-known podcaster named Andy Frisella has a program that I've officially been voluntold to start called 75 Hard Challenge. That's 2 workouts a day, 1 outdoor, 1 indoor, at least 45 minutes, gallon of water, read 10 pages, clean up your diet, no alcohol. Again, a lot of things that I've done in the past, but just met someone who went to be on, and I'm like, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna do it too. I'm not gonna let you just do the hard challenge. I'm gonna jump on it too. So, this is officially day one and workout one of again, we gotta do 2 workouts a day. This is the outdoor one. I'll do the indoor one a little later, probably knock out some abs or do something later. Like I said, this is day one of the 75 hard challenge. As far as today's Move Swiftly thought, gotta take you back, 72 hours ago, this past Sunday. I actually attended, if you could see it on this, let me show it to you. Right, you might see, hold up. This event called the Mud Girl Run, right? I attended this Mud Girl Run because one of my students, for those of you who don't know, I teach at a school named the Center for Creative Education, and one of my students, it was her and her mother that did the Mud Girl Run. And again, when it comes to events like that, I'm all about it, whether it's 5K, 10K, half marathon, currently training for a marathon. Every weekend you're gonna see me doing that kind of stuff because that's my life. And I always tell the story about when I first got into these events. It was actually my mother who did a breast cancer walk when I was young, a 3-day breast cancer walk. She walked for 60 miles in the course of 3 days. And, I was really inspired, not only just because of that, because she lost her mother, my grandmother, to breast cancer. And, that actually, just saying that actually brings me to what I want to get into when it comes to what I felt, the energy and the importance, all right? The importance of finding the right pairs, all right? I'm not talking about P-A-I-R, I'm talking about P-E-E-R. Peer group, your peer group, the people that you're around, the people that you associate yourself with, in organizations that you get involved with, the things, the charitable acts, and just everything is so important for your growth and development. Because at this Mud Girl Run, just so we're clear, they had what it was an obstacle course, about a 3 or 6 mile obstacle course, where I believe they ran from station to station, where they did things like sled pulls. They had to carry big bags. There were slides that they had to climb up and come down. There were kind of rock climbing things, just all sorts of crazy physical events that they were asking these ladies to do in the mud, in the South Florida heat. It was fucking hot, all right, absolutely hot. And this is, again, South Florida, where the sun is burning on you. And you had ladies of all different body types. They didn't matter, overweight, they were skinny, they were young, they were elderly. It didn't matter. They were all coming at it as a team. And one of the most gratifying things to see was to see when these ladies were like, I was standing right at the finish line when these ladies waited for their friends to finish. They waited for all their friends, and they would cross the finish line together. They would cross the finish line, cheering each other on, pushing each other, making sure each other had each other's back. And that's what it's all about. And I cannot stress the importance of having that in your life. In fact, the person that I'm doing the 75 hard challenge with, she had friends that went to the Mud Girl Challenge. And these are the things that are so very important. Things that are so very important when you start to look back and figure out who you're around, who you're gonna build your legacy with. Because I got news for you, if you didn't know already, again, time is not unlimited, all right? Your days are not unlimited. You just never know when your time is gonna be coming. So you gotta spend the days we're granted. Again, every time we get to see this beautiful, that wonderful sunrise that I point out so often on these videos, right? That I point out so very often. Every single time that you're blessed enough to see it, you have got to take advantage. You cannot take it for granted that you get to see another day. So get around the folks that you love, get around the things, and tap into the things that you love doing. In fact, listening to a podcast earlier, I was listening to actually my guy Dre Baldwin's podcast earlier, and he was talking about the importance of start to look in the mirror and not out the window. All right, start looking in the mirror and not out the window. Start holding yourself accountable to put yourself around the like-minded folks that you need to be around. Like I said, I'll close you out with a story that just happened just now, right? Right before we started this workout, I actually had to use the bathroom, and I started late, and a lot of the people that were probably, a lot of them are already faster than me as it is, but I had to play catch up. And, you know, I was just talking to my guy Jay, and he was saying how, you know, how much of a blessing, how great it is to be around these folks who are so much faster than us, right? So much faster than them, so much faster than us, because it makes it so we work hard. It makes it so we grind a little hard. It makes it so that taste and that feeling of how much progress we're making, it makes it that much better. In fact, as I'm recording this, I'm seeing people who we did the workout, but you got people still jogging, still finishing off their miles, still doing the little things to make it so they're getting the most out of their day. And that's the bottom line. That's kind of the recap. Those are the feelings that this Mud Girl Run kind of recaptured and reignited in me. All right. So all that being said, main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, makeyourmove.com. That's makeyourmove.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand, Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.